McPherson getting this one started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Brings up third and 5.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield on the move left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the first down.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a third down. Mayfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. While I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
Third down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
Gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right side. Stop.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. No problem there. They get the first by 20 on that 4th and inches.
Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Gun.
And the Bengals first down.
A carry here for Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Here we go.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. Backs to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. exiting the pocket right, and he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Gun. Stop. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Burrow now. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
A 36-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Hot balls there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And the handoff, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. Was brought down and passes to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. That's for linebacker Logan Wilson.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
Ready?
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes. Elijah Cansey. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready to get back to work. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. midfield. It's Evans. They'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. On play action, Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
180. What's up?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
What's up?
Here's Irvin. And he will score! Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. That's caught outside. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Gun.
They go play action for Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's second down.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Now, Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
On one, ready?
Gain of 11. That's good for the Bengals.
So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. Pull up more from Tampa after this. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Here's Brown, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
On one, ready?
10 at the 36-yard line.
12. Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
On one, ready?
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
After
the TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Baker. Left side to Godwin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's Ibuka in motion. On 3rd down, it's Irving. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First down. 180.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8 from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. At the 42-yard line.
Again, this is Irvin. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st. Down. 1st down. Here's Irvin. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll pick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season.
11. Can.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Got. 180. Got.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's down on the other side of the midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Burrow here on second down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Gibbs on the ground, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Now a run on 1st down. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. 2nd down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Mayfield. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's 1st and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, 1st and goal, hoping to capitalize.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here we go.
It's 2nd and
11. Can.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's got his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Buccaneers offense, and they're running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A short one there to Otten. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and a yard. At the 30.
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
And a 1st down.
Throwing is Baker. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. It's Otten in motion. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow now. He'll look deep here for Burks. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score. Well, I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Right 80. Right shot.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team. Mike Tirico and Greg
Pretty
Olson.
interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend.
It's just set. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Yahya Diaby in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Second down, Burrow. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Their catch called for and taken successfully. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
To throw is Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he gets this up close to the 40. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. That's Ibuka in motion.
180.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. To the tight end. Otten with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He'll get a couple, and that'll get him inside the red zone. Down to 19.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he is going to have a Buccaneers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and 1. They send Evans in motion. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal.
Baker to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
He'll grab it at the 12. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing, Bennett. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Bennett. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Bennett. Catch made, that's Woods. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. First carry here, and it's Thomas Brooks. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Brooks trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And he'll take it on in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9. As this drive starts with 1st down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here comes 3rd and 6. It's Otten in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
Complete to Cade Otten. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irving. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 4. Right back to Irving. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a first down.
He'll go again here with Irving. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll run with Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
First down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Evans for the jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Mayfield. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Drive will start on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Half the 60, half the 60.
To throw is Bennett. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Set, go.
Giving up the middle to Brooks. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Another try with Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That is hot. Finding Higgins. Give them 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Bennett to throw. That is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Quick slant into the hands of Ibuka. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And a first down. First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
At the 33-yard line.
180.
On 2nd down, Baker. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Baker. Now, he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Throwing is Bennett. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bucs 31.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Bennett. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
throwing on second down. Mayfield over the middle. That's Godwin. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Prescott.
Again, this is Irvin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 25-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down and 3.
20.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side to Godwin. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. That is left side and caught by Evans. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
And 4 at the Bengals.
Throwing is Mayfield. Throw! And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Stop. Right 80. Stop.
We're trying to run it with Brooks. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
Personal foul. Roughing and a kick. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 6-yard line.
On 2.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go. Stop.
This one caught at the 4. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Brings up third and 1.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
For the extra point. The kick
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. Going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone. Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acor Stadium in Cincinnati. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
On second down, here's Penix. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Third and long.
It's third down and 13.
From the gun, it's Penix. It's complete. He's got it to London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Falcons
They'll send a tight end in motion.
6 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. Has some room inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pop pass. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Look him up on a second down and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. 4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Done.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead.
Falcons 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Football. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Recovered by the Bengals.
11. Right 80. Shot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal.
First and goal.
Can.
at the 2-yard
11
line.
MT. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow to the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 6th touchdown now for the season. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Crazy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. With that, we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 43, here's second and 8. In motion, Naylor. On play action, Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. They'll throw. It's Penix. He getting their puncher out there. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Brown. He'll manage only a couple. Xavier Watts there to bring him down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They go play action for Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good shot. Separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Get set. 11 MT pace. 11 MT pace. Dot.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. Open left side is Gesicki. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
11 MT. 11 MT.
18-yard line.
Dot.
A carry here for Brown. To the pylon, he's in. Mason Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. And his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Penix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The Falcons first down.
Plant. It's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Penix going to throw again. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on second down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
To throw is Penix. And he'll take it on in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11, MT, Tate. Gun.
On 1st down, Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
10 yards. And the Bengals,
Here we go.
down.
Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Stop. What? Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made him comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go.
Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th
The
down.
Bengals out and ready to punt. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. 2nd down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. As they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a
Here we go.
Bengals 1st down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
180. Waiting shot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now, Burrow. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
15 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the
Here we go.
4-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. 1st down now. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll look down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Toward the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, he continues. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 17. At the 31.
Burrow now. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 12.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Can.
Throwing is Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. Heelan's forward for maybe a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
72.
from the gun. It's Penix. David Ojabo working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
7 yards. And it's 3 and out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up pass for 40. He'll air one out for Higgins. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch made there by Burks. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Gun.
3rd and 2.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Well, that's a nice one for the stat line. That last grab is 50th on the season. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. He'll get that to Paul, his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Thomas.
Now, Burrow. That's made. That's worked. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
On 2, ready?
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Now, faking the give. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
14 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Again, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's another Falcons.
And it's going to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown Atlanta. Is able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
Falcons 17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bengals
Here we go, here we go. Right,
first
80.
and 10 at the 48-yard
On
line.
first down, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Oh, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
It's now fourth
Here's
down.
their punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's to the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Gun.
Now Brown. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of
Now
9.
it's second and
Brings up
1.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Right, 80. Right, shot.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain.
Pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
45-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, here we go. That.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow now. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15.
Here we go, here we go.
On play action, he'll set. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Moving to his right. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Bengals 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and goal at the 3-yard
Right 80.
line.
Right touch. Stop.
Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Right touch. Stop.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll go play action now with Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Barrett, harder that time. There to make the play.
A 3-yard gain.
Pitts is the man in motion.
3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
Gain of 11. And the Falcons 1st down. A gain of 11 on the
Going now, Penix on 1st down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. Third and 2. Here we go.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be taken down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 42 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. He takes off. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
On the give, it's Robinson. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to over.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. Able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit.
Falcons, 24.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line. Here's second and a couple. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Here's Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. Ooh. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. You're going to go play action with Penix. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 43, here's second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Mooney in motion. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third down and 9.
And it's third down. Third and 9.
From the gun, it's Penix. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Fourth down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Back.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down.
Here we go. Back.
To throw is Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. Mooney in motion. On play action. Penix. Open man downfield. That's London. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Falcons first down.
Shotgun snap. And they'll give it to Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Here we go, set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Flushed to his left, and he is going to have that Falcons first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
And the Falcons first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Down at the 14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have that Falcons first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on third and 1.
First and goal, Atlanta.
Here's a run. And he's in! Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On carry here for Brown. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 38 now, here's second and 6.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
6 yards to go.
Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. start on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Falcons.
From the gun, here is, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 yards.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Forced out wide. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Penix now off the bootleg. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 20-yard
To
line.
throw is Penix. And that ball led him too far. Hit too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 3rd down.
1 yard to go.
Pitts is the man in motion. A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
On down.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. He's still on his feet. Jamar Chase. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 1st and 10.
Falcons, 1st down.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their 1st. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Falcons first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is caught. Touchdown Falcons.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
Bengals 56. Falcons 38.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, Shaq. Hop 70. Hop.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one, uncorked, looking for Woods.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Hey, yo. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Bennett. Catch made. That's Woods. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing is Bennett. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson's good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 38. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Second down and 8.
Come on. Set up.
They'll throw. It's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. First down. 1st and 10.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased.
Holding. Offense.
So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this late.